Between 1908 and 1928, Henry Ford's Model T put the world on wheels. The Tin Lizzie was built to last. Amazingly, 80 years on, they're still going strong, all over the world. This is the car that changed the way of life in America. So, did Top Gear fly me across the Atlantic to sample pioneer motoring? No such luck. I'm here in deepest Buckinghamshire at Tuckett Brothers, where the Model T is alive and kicking. This is a 1921 touring model, and I'm going to try and get to grips with it. But first, time for a lesson. My teacher, Neil Tuckett, has been in the tea trade for years. He can drive them in his sleep. I didn't find it so easy. We're on the way, we're on the way.
Right, now you're in first gear. The next thing is to move your handbrake fully forward.
The handbrake
fully forward. Now, get your speed up in first gear. Right, lift your leg off.
Oh, it's changed.
Pedal.
Yeah,
that's right, you're now in top gear.
Top gear?
This one's your throttle,
Second.
so that governs your speed.
Now, can I touch this brake on the right here?
Yeah, you can brake with the right hand one.
Because there's a bit of a bend coming
Also,
on.
you can brake with your throttle like you're doing, because that's the best way of braking, using your engine braking. Well, that one's the advanced retard on the other side. Once you've got the car running, you set that and leave it alone. Now we're on the open road, you're in top gear, away you go.
It really is an amazing driving experience. It's like nothing I've ever done before. I think the top speed's about 45 miles an hour. We're nowhere near that yet, and I'm not sure I want to be doing 45. It may have a 3-litre engine, but it only produces 20 horsepower. I keep wanting to accelerate with my right foot. I can't stop it.
Now, if you try that, that'll be the brake.
Yes. And this reverse in the middle, that's crazy. I'm actually driving a motoring legend. Here's the last US-built T being driven off the production lines by Henry himself. The first cars cost $850, way beyond the average American's means. But by adapting production line techniques from Chicago slaughterhouses, Ford brought prices down to $260 by the mid-20s. It was said you could go anywhere in a T except in society. And a few years ahead of their time, they were even eco-friendly. Ford bought many back for recycling. Happily, plenty escaped the crusher. 100,000 cars worldwide keep a thriving parts industry going. And 3,000 of them are in the UK, many built by Ford in their Manchester factory. Rear axle, sir, that'll be 100. Front wing, 150. How much would it cost for a good one?
Well, they can vary anything between 5,000 and 15,000, but a nice Tourer, 7,500, 8,000, will buy you something pretty good.
How did you get hooked on Model Ts?
Well, that's a long story, but the short answer is my great uncle bought a van new in 1932, which we've still got, and that started the hobby off.
Of all these different shapes and models and everything, which is your favourite?
Well, the one we're sat in, Rusty, she must be one of my favourites because she's so unspoilt. It's done 33,000 miles. It was registered early in 1928 and was taken off the road in 1931. It was owned by a circus family and it was laid up in the dry, and that's how it survived. And I've just done basic maintenance on it, MOT'd it and run it all last year.
What sort of price would this be, new?
This was £125 new.
It's not worth that now.
Well, I hope it is, because I paid more than that for it.
These days you can still pick up a T for any occasion. There's the plain T Tourer for the family man, a coupe for the doctor, or a van for the pie man. But Ford didn't cater for the go faster set. If you were a gentleman racer and you wanted a more sporty Model T, there was only one thing for it. You had to do it yourself. But it was quite easy. Just get rid of the bodywork, leave 2 seats and the floorboards, and you were away. Way! Aha! This is more sporting. This is more my cup of tea. Marvellous. Bit drafty though.